Today, we're adding an all-pro to the worst team in the NFL until we go the perfect 20-0. This has never been done before, and the Titans just finished with 3 wins, so I don't know how we're going to get this done, because just about every single position on this team needs an upgrade desperately. But if you thought it was as easy as me just picking any single position or any single player, boy, you've got another thing coming, because I had my editor pull together these boxes for us. So we'll go ahead and select a box here, number 9, and we're going to get to add a wide receiver. But it's not so simple. We have a choice here with only 30 seconds on the clock. Which of these players was a first-team All-Pro? If we get it correct, we get to add that player. But if we get it wrong, we'll have to add a player from the second-team All-Pro list. Remember, we're trying to do something that's never been done before, so we need all the help we can get. And this one feels easy, wide receiver. I mean, I love these options, but we have to go with the Triple Crown winner, Jamar Chase. And we are correct on that one. And as happy as it makes me to see Jamar Chase in a Titans uniform for the purposes of this video, I still don't think this 81 overall roster is quite going to cut it this year. But let's just see how many games, if any, we're actually able to win here. As we simp through the first week, did we even go 1-0? Did we even beat the Bears? I doubt it, honestly. And hey, we're 1-0. But now we're taking on the Jets, which are a decent team in the game of Madden. Who knows if we're going to be able to win this one? How these videos usually work is there's usually a hump to get over, and the first one seems to be the Jets in week 2. But let's find out what all-pro position will be quizzed on, this time with box number 4. Another green one. Offensive tackle. Are you kidding me? Trent Williams, Lane Johnson, Tristan Wirfs, or Christian Darrisaw? This one's really tough, man. Trent Williams, wasn't he injured for a little bit? I don't know. Christian They were hyping him up on the broadcast. This might be recency bias. I'm going to go with Tristan Wirfs. Oh my gosh. That was a shot in the dark. A complete guess, 25% chance we actually got it right. And I didn't even realize Tristan Wirfs was a 96 overall, but he's now a Titan, which allows us to put the rookie J.C. Latham at right tackle instead of left tackle, and our O-line just dramatically improved besides our interior. I still don't feel confident in this run. But we got past the Bears last season. We should be able to get past the Bears in this season too, right? Unless the sim engine totally screws us. And it did. We lost the first week. This is going to be harder than I thought it would be. Please find me the quarterback. I am begging because I have a good idea of who it might be. Box number 1, it's the linebacker. Okay, well, we need this too. So we got Matt Milano, Demario Davis, Zach Bond, and Levante David. I'm going to get rid of Demario Davis and Zach Bond. Matt Milano was injured. I'm going to go with Levante David here, and it's incorrect. Oh my gosh, dude. I had to switch the game to a quiz because it actually locked me out of the boxes game after you get one wrong. So I'm sure we're going to get more wrong. But the correct answer was Zach Bond, and I can't even describe how I don't know who that is, which is apparently insane. He's the best linebacker in the NFL, according to this list. So instead, we're going to have to add a second-team All-Pro, which is Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner, or Zaire Franklin. We're actually going to go with Bobby Wagner. Even though he's old, these are only one-season sims, so that can't hurt us. He actually helps us more than I thought he would. We're up to an 83 overall team, which I still don't think is going to go 20-0. Come on, Will Levis, win at least 2 games for us this season. I need to feel like we're improving. Step number 1, just get past the Bears, and then I can feel a little bit better about this. We regress to 0-1. Oh my gosh, we won it the first season. We haven't won it the last 2. This is terrible. Because now is probably a good time to say that if we make it to the playoffs undefeated, I'll get to play the divisional, the conference championship, and the Super Bowl. Next up is the tight end. We got Trey McBride, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and Brock Bowers, who had one of the greatest rookie seasons we've ever seen, breaking all kinds of records. Trey McBride just didn't get in the end zone much. Kelce was kind of quiet this season. For me, it's between these two. And honestly, I think I gotta go with the young gun Brock Bowers. Oh my gosh, I'm correct. Let's freaking go, man. Isn't gonna help us that much in getting to a 20-0 season. We've got to at least go 1-0 against the Bears, right? I mean, they were a 5-win team this season, and hey, we won. The next milestone is the Jets. Can we beat the Jets? The team is still really not better than the Jets, but you never know. We've got a decent offense at this point, some good weapons. We're 2-0. Dang, they have a hard schedule. Now we've got the Packers. We lost. Okay, on to season number 5. And next up, we have safety, which is between Antoine Winfield Jr., Kirby Joseph, Kyle Hamilton, and Jesse Bates. Dude, I don't know. All these safeties are crazy. My gut says Kyle Hamilton, but my heart says Winfield. I'm just gonna go with Kyle Hamilton. That's my best guess here. And we're incorrect. Kirby Joseph was the right answer, and I love the guy. Wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. And the second team All-Pro, funnily enough, Kyle Hamilton is actually one of the safeties alongside Budda Baker, but Kyle Hamilton Hamilton was my pick for first team All-Pro, so I'm going to go with him. And he brings our team up to an 84 overall, so I'm very happy to have him a part of this defense. Can we at least go 3-0 this season? I hope so. It starts by going 1-0 in week 1, taking down the Bears, which we did. Now we've got to take down the Jets in week 2, and we did. This is the next hump for us to get over, which is the Green Bay Packers in week 3. Can we go 3-0 and start getting hot in this? Come on! No, we lost. We lost again. It didn't even feel that close, honestly. We got outgained in about every category. The next position up is quarterback. Hallelujah. We finally got there. We're between Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Joe Burrow. Dude, Burrow led in like every single passing category, but Lamar Jackson is clearly the MVP favorite. Josh Allen was insane. I think I got to eliminate Mahomes, who did not have that great of a season. My gut is telling me Lamar, but my heart is telling me Joe, but my head is telling me Josh Allen. I'm going to go with the MVP favorite. It's got to be Lamar Jackson, and it is. Oh. I really did not think we'd get that one right. Now, with the 99 overall Lamar on this team, everything changes instead of having Will Levis. Because, to be honest, the defense is pretty good, and we're now up to an 85 overall. The question is, can we finally beat the Packers? 3-0. Come on, I've got to see it. They're always 1-1. They're capable of losing. 1-4 Indianapolis Colts here in week 6. We are 5-0, and now we're taking on the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be our next hump, our next challenge here, because we have the Bills, and then we have the Lions, an insane 2-game stretch that we're going to have to win both games. And we took down the Bills 39-36 in a shootout. And I don't know how we beat the Bills when they gained 426 yards of offense. But nonetheless, now the Lions are 6-0, and I don't see us getting past this, to be honest. But it's worth a try. I still feel like we need more all-pro players to really... Yeah, we lost. Oh my gosh, we lost by 1 point. Lamar threw for 302, but he had a pick, which was probably the determining factor. Whatever the next position is, it needs to be an important one, not offensive line or something like that. It's cornerback. That's huge. We got Pat Surtain, Sauce Gardner, Trent McDuffie, or Jalen Ramsey. Well, I'm going to rule out Ramsey and Gardner. I feel like they didn't have that good a season, so it's between McDuffie and Surtain. I'm going to go with Surtain. And we're right. Let's frickin' go. And it's perfect because Surtain is a scheme fit, and he helps bring this team up to an 87 overall with an 88 defense. Despite having to get past the Lions, I am confident in this team. We're just going to sim to midseason and see what our record is. I know that's going to be a difficult game to beat, but I have to cross my fingers and hope. How did we go 4-2, bro? It's 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards as we lost to the Bills and we lost to the Packers again. Next up, we've got an interior offensive lineman, which we do desperately need. Joe Thuney, Chris Lindstrom, Sam Cosmi, and Tyler Smith. I don't know, man. I'm just going to guess Sam Cosmi. It's not Sam Cosmi. It's Joe Thuney. I should have went with my gut, dude. And the second team options are Quentin Nelson or Chris Lindstrom. And I love Quentin Nelson, but I'm actually going to go with Chris Lindstrom. This team's now up to an 87 with an 89 offense. But honestly, with our defense still not being great, I don't see how we get to the playoffs going undefeated. I'm going to sim to midseason again and pray that we get lucky. Can we beat the Bills? Can we beat the Packers? Those have been the 2 difficult ones for us so far, but we'll tackle the Lions when we get there.
First, we just need to get there. This is week 7 ASMR content. We went 3-3. Why did we go 3-3?
I'm about to fire Brian Callahan. That's what I'm going to do. Next up is edge rusher, another key position on a powerhouse team. We've got Micah Parsons, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, and Nick Bosa. Oh my God, there's so many options here. I'm just going to go with Myles Garrett again. The guy keeps winning Defensive Player of the Year like it's his day job, which I guess it kind of is, and we're right again. Something about Myles Garrett in a Titans uniform just doesn't look right.
We're now up to an 88 overall.
Please, oh please, get me to mid-season and just be undefeated. This is the hardest part of the year for us. And we're 5-1. This time we lost to the Dolphins? To the Dolphins? Next up is center, and we only have 3 remaining. And if we get to the end, and I haven't completed this, I'm going to add every single All-Pro to this roster and see if that team will be good enough to go 20-0. But for now, we've got a choice between Creed Humphrey, Frank Ragnow, Tyler Linderbaum, and Ryan Kelly. And I'm going to go with Creed Humphrey because... Oh, it also could be Tyler Linderbaum. Nope, I'm going to go with Creed Humphrey. No, I'm going to go with Tyler Linderbaum. It wasn't Tyler Linderbaum. Who is it? It's Creed Humphrey, bro. I knew it would be Creed Humphrey. However, we will get to add Frank Ragnow to our team as the second team All-Pro. Despite him being a scheme fit, and I love Frank Ragnow, I don't think a center is going to be what's going to put us over the edge here, but only time will tell. I think it's number 10. I'm losing track. I've been recording for a while. I'm going insane. Oh my gosh, we're 6-0. Could this be it? The Lions are 3-3 right now. I'm not even going to think about it. We're just going to hit next week and simp through this and just pray that we can beat the Lions. Please don't let me down, Titans. Please don't let me down, Lamar Jackson and Myles Garrett. That's Surtain, and we're 7-0. Now we've got the Patriots. We should be able to beat them. Come on. This is it. This could be the year. Get us to the playoffs. I'll take it over from there, though we are going to be on all Madden. The Chargers are 8-0. And like all of these games have been insanely close, which is what makes me nervous. And now apparently the Chargers are 8-0. This is ridiculous. Is this going to be the next hurdle for us? Because then we have the Vikings next week. Why do we have to play the NFC North in this season? I actually feel bad for the Titans. We're 9-0. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm not even thinking about it. We're just going straight through the Vikings. Get me to the playoffs, please. I can do it from there. We're 10-0, taking on the Houston Texans. Now we begin in conference or in division games, which is going to get, I think, not a lot tougher, but they always can be close. We're 11-0. Commanders are 8-4. Let's take them down, please. Week 13. Don't let me down. Come on, keep it going. Come on, 12-0. As you can see so far, no force wins, gentlemen. No force wins. We've got the Jags, Bengals, Colts, Jags, and Texans. I just have to hope that we can beat them, and then the Bengals are going to be tough. Man, why did the Titans have an insane schedule this year? The Bengals are 5-8, though. That could be good for us. They also don't have Jamar Chase. Remember, we have him, and I didn't duplicate him. I just traded him. 14-0. We're so close, and we're grinding. Do I just sim to the end of the regular season? I don't know. The Jags one more time. We've got 2 more games to win. I think the Texans are right after this again. We are 16-0. Just beat the Texans one more time. There's no way we lose in the last week, right? Come on, 17-0. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me. Come on. No! Bro, there's no way we lost. There's actually no way. 34-35. They went for 2 to win the game, I think, in the fourth quarter. I cannot believe this. Lamar threw for 4,800 yards, 52 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. And Jamar had 1,500 yards and 21 touchdowns. I cannot believe this just happened. Next up is our halfback, which I don't know how I feel about that, but it's between Derrick Henry, Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Saquon Barkley. The only 2,000-yard rusher on this list. I'm going with Saquon. And of course, that's right. Is Saquon Barkley the missing piece to this team? I have absolutely no idea. We're going straight to mid-season. I'm wasting no time here. Hopefully, we can get there undefeated with the addition of Saquon. He might be enough to put the Eagles over the edge to win a Super Bowl. I think he can be enough to put this team over the edge to win a Super Bowl. Are we on, dude? I mean, seriously, we lost to the Packers again. Next up is our last position here before I just add every single All-Pro to this team. And that's interior defensive line between DeForest Buckner, Dexter Lawrence, Cam Hayward, and Quinnen Williams. And I'm immediately going to eliminate Quinnen Williams. I'm going to get rid of DeForest Buckner because he was injured. So it's between Sexy Dexy and Cam Hayward, and the Giants were just so bad. I'm just going to go with Cam Hayward. We got that right. I got most of these right. I'm pretty proud of myself, to be honest. I did just switch to a 4-3 instead of a 3-4, and now we've got Simmons, Sweat, Hayward, and Garrett. This is freaking crazy, dude. There goes nothing. We're just going to sim to mid-season, see how this works, and then after that, hopefully we're undefeated, and then we'll sim to the end of the season, and then I'll probably be disappointed. Come on, man. At least give me hope. I hate this game so much. Like, losing to the Colts, that makes no sense, dude. This roster is unbelievable. But we're not done yet. We still have one effort, one try at making this work. This team is a 98 overall with a 99 offense, 97 defense. We have the best players from the NFL currently on this team, even down to the fullback in Patrick Ricard, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Chase at receiver. And I don't even know what to say about this defense. I mean, it's just stacked all the way around. This should not be an issue. We should be able to go undefeated this season. So I'm just going to sim to the playoffs and pray that this team can actually get it done. And we went 14-3. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I failed, and I'm so sorry. This does feel like a little redemption. We didn't go 20-0, but at least we won the Super Bowl. And Brian Callahan, because I never fired him, won Coach of the Year. If you enjoyed this video, we did the same thing a bunch of other times. It's a whole playlist of trying to go 20-0. Go watch it here. Go watch it.